I'm a real legend. I don't fake the cause. I learned from these lessons, defining all the odds. Yo, you can stop, drop, and roll. Stop, look, and listen. Coming up in here, you better find your position. I ain't reminiscing. Compare your skills with mine, ain't no competition. You feel my ambition? The way I sleep, I eat, I drink. I'm a legend. The way I score, the way I think. I'm a legend. They love the way I ball. I'm aggressive. I'm loving the applause. Lucky 7. Legend. 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 Every time you see me looking at a legend. 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 Oh my God. Look at all these legends. Legend. 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 Every time you see me looking at a legend. 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 Oh my God. Look at all these legends. You wanna be a legend? Sit back and listen. You need to study all the greats, every position. Already said it once, and I'm gonna say it again. I pay more money in taxes than you make all year with your friends. The way I sleep, I eat, I drink. I'm a legend. The way I score, the way...
On the road, looking for a win against the Western Conference rival, the Dallas Mavericks are ready for this thing to get started. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Back to the road tomorrow, as this is the final game of the Trailblazer homestand.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for him. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
You know, look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Well, the ability to knife inside and convert, Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Now, here is Irvin. Outside, Green. Driving in. That shot missing. Great D that time from Nurkic. Lillard with it. Now Green defending. Back to Lillard. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger from deep.
Now, here's Doncic. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Lillard from outside. Not a fast start for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating. You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Here's Simons. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
First personal foul.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Now, here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Now, here's Simons. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Bullock. Green with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Back to Bullock. Here's Powell. He's covered by Grant. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Nurkic. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic outside. Again, the Mavericks score.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Simon. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Some changes here for the Mavericks. With injuries and Clark, his teams prepare for the playoffs. This is the time of year where we really see the value of depth.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, teams that can go 10 deep really have a nice luxury of being able to spread out their minutes. I think which helps keep the stars fresh for the stretch run and keep them from being overworked.
First personal foul.
That's where McGee butters his bread. I mean, battling for tough rebounds in the trenches, that's his area.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Pass to McGee. Outside Hardaway. Here's Wood. McGee trying to break free. Wood can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some pop. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Here's Hardy. At 3 off the mark. Three-pointer, Lillard. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Shot on the way. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Portland leading by 4. Now, here's Sharp. His last outing, he had 18 points. Six to shoot. Nurkic in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nurkic has got the lead up to 6 now for Portland. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best. Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Oh! And he jams it with authority.
and creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Bullock. Portland grabs the miss. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Here's Rett. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
That one drops for him. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Puts it up from 7. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Mavericks trailed by 11.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here's Sharp. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Outside, Green. Pass to Powell. Now, here's Kleber. And here is Green. Screen by Kleber. To the inside. Powell, no one around him.